This is the Lexar Professional Workflow Go. It is a little device with a battery pack right here, USB-C power that has a switch right here. And then it has a SD card reader, SSDs, whatever actually you want. You can slide them in here to be able to read and copy cards to an SSD, copy cards across SSDs, copy stuff from your phone to the SSD, and they all just like pop out. Look at that. Boom. It's portable. It's professional. It is the Lexar Professional Workflow Go, and I've been actually using it for the past few months. Today I'm going to share my actual thoughts on what I think of this product. Lexar, if you want to send me stuff in the future, I love it because I do like your stuff a lot. Now, the whole reason you'd buy this product is to be able to copy footage while you're on the go, because it has two hubs right here, and then over here you need to power the device. That's why they offer a battery pack, which plugs in there, and then you'll plug in your iPhone. If you have a portable SSD, you can also plug that in. You can charge this device right here. It is fully charged. And then you have the option to buy, there's a 2 terabyte SSD, which also has a USB-C port on the back. I could plug that in directly into my phone if I wanted, or just slide it into this device right here. This one is a SD card and micro SD card reader. Same thing, it's just the USB-C. I could just plug it into my phone if I really wanted to, or I plug it in right here. Maybe you're a CF Express Type A person, which we use for the FX3s. There's also this, much faster, 40 gigabits per second. I actually plug this into we have a larger Lexar like home station. So I can take these, slide them out into the Go, take them to the work, whatever it is. And I just love that it's like, they're modular. Now, how is the look and feel? So it's aluminum body, it feels premium. Obviously the battery makes it weigh a lot more. It's got spring-loaded bay doors, so it's really satisfying to like take this out, click it in. There's a magnetic battery attachment, so this is like really solid and secure. And then this is compact enough to just toss in my bag, camera side pocket, take it with me. I do wish that the cable was like built in somehow, but you do have to carry that with you, and then it connects to your phone. Now, who is this for? This is for travel photographers, location shooters, content creators. Like if you're like me and you shoot on location and you want to be able to back up your footage or just put all your footage from multiple cameras in one place quickly and easily while you're on the go. So for example, I'm doing drone shots, action camera shots, regular camera shots, and I want them all on this SD. So as soon as I get to the office, I can just plug this in and be ready to go. I can copy them over onto that drive using this device while I'm in the car or while we're traveling. And maybe I just want to back it up so I have a second copy. You can do that too. You're a wedding photographer. You want to back it up, between breaks. This is amazing for that. And remember, there is a link down in the description to be able to purchase this device if you'd like. That'll help support the channel. Now, how big is this? It is 5 inches long, 3 inches deep, and 1.5 inches tall. The dock weighs about 318 grams. As you add more of the battery pack and other devices, it starts to weigh more. This battery is a 5,000 milliamp lithium-ion battery. It is magnetically attached, but it is USB-C, so you can actually just plug in your phone if you need, and it will charge your phone. And it's a cool little stand, actually. I need to use this more often as a phone charger. But it adds about 156 grams of additional weight, and it gives you 4.5 hours of continuous operation. And photographers have said that they can get about a full shooting day, so 200 to 300 gigabyte transfers. So the entire thing weighs about a pound, about almost 500 grams. The transfer speeds on this device support 10 gigabits, USB 3.2 Gen 2, whereas the desktop version can support 40 gigabits. So just keep that in mind. It's built to be able to dissipate heat. So, when you're copying footage, this thing could get warm. Now, why does this exist? So I don't know if you know, but I had the GNARBOX. I think I still have it. I need to go pull it out. That got discontinued in 2022, and I used to use that as a way to back up footage. But then they don't work anymore. And it's actually pretty buggy, so I stopped using it because of that. This eliminates the need for you to travel with a laptop. You can just copy stuff over. You can use your smartphone to carry stuff, so that can be your dedicated device. I just plug this in, boom, we're ready to go. And it offers a similar entry point to the GNARBOX, which is $500 to $800. So this is a great mobile photography, videography, field backup solution. Let's say you're at a conference. Like when I go to CES in January, I'm actually probably going to use this to back up my footage, so that way I don't have to deal with it right when I get back to the hotel. It works on iOS and Android, works with the Apple Files app, and you can just drag and drop. So let me just show you. There's a Lexar app. You can actually do photo backup. I tried to tap that once, and if your photos library is not downloaded, it won't be able to back up the entire thing. But let's go ahead and plug this in. That's just a cool random feature. Let's plug this bad boy in. It's going to say backup drive is connected. Boom, scanning for new items, and then it'll be able to back up all your photos into this. Oh, partial backup completed. So that's 18 items are backed up. 830 stored in iCloud must be downloaded before you back it up. Like, obviously, most of my iCloud is in iCloud, so this feature just feels kind of useless. I think they need to set it up before they need to make it working, or find a way to download from iCloud before it's actually showing up here. But you can show automatic backup, you can convert it, you can select which albums, the backup drive. But we're going to come back here. So now, quick offload. If I want to copy the footage from this micro SD card and copy it, I did this for my night shoot with the X4 and X5. It was just easy to put them in specific folders. So I'm going to say I actually want to copy from the browse. We have the Lexar that we just put in there. We're going to open that up. Nope, not the Lexar. We're going to select the SD card. So we're going to open the SD card and we're going to copy that over to the Lexar. And we can create a new folder if we want. So like our backup photos, we can say put it in here. And then I'm going to tap OK. And you want to make sure that it's fully powered up. You say OK. And then you should just say hello. And we can add in the date if we want. Confirm. It's going to add that to the destination folder. Hit next. Boom. Completed. Done. View transferred files. And now it's going to be copied over to hello with the date right there. So that just shows you how easy it is to copy footage over. Obviously, if you have more footage, it's going to take longer. And you want to keep the app open and your phone on to make sure nothing goes wrong. And you can have it run checks to make sure everything was copied over properly. If you want to add more drives, you can connect them via USB-C on the side of the device right here. Maybe you actually want to connect other SSDs. You have that option right here. And it's just super simple. Use the Apple Files app, create a folder, copy things over, and you can monitor the progress all on your iPhone. And it's the full ecosystem compatibility. The 2-bay Go, which is this device, also works with the 6-bay Studio Dock, which we actually have right here. If you want to see a video on that, let me know in the comments below. So these little readers just are modules that you can plug and play as you want into separate devices, which I love. And if you don't want the actual Go device, I could just plug this in as an SD card reader and take it with me wherever I need. You don't really need the dock. You don't need the Go. This is just an extra add-on. It makes it easier. Now, potential problems, longevity. So it is aluminum construction, so that means it's robust. Spring-loaded bay doors, so it feels solid and reliable. Heat dissipation. It is not weatherproofed. There is a single point of failure, so if your phone dies and you need a backup device, it might be hard to use. But I do like that it's USB-C and you can connect any device to it. The battery life may degrade after 2 to 3 years of use, but you can replace it. It's only $40, so that makes it super convenient. This actually folds up if you want to carry it super easily. Makes it easy. Magnets, super convenient. But this Workflow Go dock is $100, and then you need to buy the modules. So like you have a 4 terabyte SSD, which is $500. The CF Express Type A, which is $100. So that could bring you up to a $700. Or you buy the SD SS. This one's $300, the 2 terabyte. The SD card reader is $50. So these things start to add up, and then you are buying multiple versions, connecting them all, and then the battery is $40. So over time, it's going to increase the cost of all the things that you need. But I found it pretty valuable and helpful, especially if you're on the go. If you're consistently on the go. If you're someone who's like on the go here and there, not worth it. But if you're consistently on the go and you're like, I need a solution, then this is the way to go. So is it worth it? For travel photographers, videographers, I think so. Easy to copy things over. And I just love that I don't have to carry a laptop with me because it can get heavy. And then I can just leave the laptop at the hotel or wherever it is. And that's like the last thing I need. Remember, there is a link in the description that helps support the channel. If you're ready to ditch your laptop, get the Workflow Go. Let me know how you use this device. And if you work at Lexar, I would love to keep testing the newest, the latest, and greatest. I use this device. I love it. Let's hang out. Subscribe, turn notifications, follow me at Shervin. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.